everyone. Sorry about my hand there. We're back to do a little quick video on supply shifts. This one's going to be a little bit different than demand. This one's a little trickier than demand shifts. The cool thing on demand is that everything moves in the same direction. When it comes to demand, when the price goes up, when the demand goes up, the price goes up, the quantity goes up, everything is going up all together. It's a little bit different on supply, as we'll see here. So let me take a look. We're going to start off. I'm just going to draw a plain old supply and demand to begin. And again, label. One thing that you want to make sure is that you're always labeling these. I know it's a pain to go through and label every single time, but it's really the only way to get these correct, okay? So we always start off SD, PQ. Now, since we're talking about supply, it is the supply curve that's going to shift, or the supply line that's going to shift. This is what trips people out. Just like demand, a shift to the right is an increase. So if I'm going to start off here drawing an increase, okay, that's going to be to the right of equilibrium. So what I can do is take my thumb or take my finger, however you want to do it, go to equilibrium, and then go to the right. And over here, make a little dot or a little mark on there, okay? And then I'm going to draw a supply line through that mark. That is my S2. Guys, that's a supply increase. I know you're probably looking at it going, no, that's below. That's got to be a decrease. No, it's not. That's a supply increase. And here's how we know. When I go to equilibrium, look what's happened to my quantity. It has gone up. So there's actually been an increase in the amount of whatever it is I'm making, the increase of that being supplied, okay? So quantity always follows the line. Quantity follows the supply. Here's why it looks so funny. Because when I look at the price, I come across my price has actually gone down. So supply is a little bit different than demand in that anytime the supply increases, the quantity goes up, but the price does the opposite. The price will go down. If there's more stuff out there, then buyers can be a little bit more selective and companies have to compete. And one of the ways they compete is on the basis of price. So if there's more general supply out there, companies are more willing to lower their prices in order to try to compete. So when there's an increase in supply, as we see here, the quantity goes up, but the price goes down. Now, the exact opposite is true when we look at a supply decrease. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw a plain old supply, demand, quantity, price. Okay, now if it's a decrease, we do the same thing except we're going to go to the left. Okay, so we go here, make a little mark over here to the left, and now I'm going to draw a supply line through that. That's my S2. That is a decrease. That trips people out. They look at that and go, oh, that's got to be an increase. No. That is a decrease, believe it or not. That is a supply decrease. If you get confused on this, this is where it's going to happen, okay? That is a decrease right there to the left. Even though it's above the original supply line, that is a decrease. And we see here, the quantity has gone down, just like we thought. Okay, supply decrease, quantity goes down. But now the price goes up because there's fewer of these items out there. And so people are willing to pay a higher price for them because there's just fewer in general. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is take a pause. Okay, I'm going to take about 10 seconds or so to pause and have the sub hit the pause button on here while you guys work on the supply shifts. In about 20 minutes or so, I'm going to let you guys work together. In about 20 minutes, I want to have the sub hit play again, and we're going to go over the correct answers, okay? Because each of them is going to be either an increase graph or a decrease graph. That's what you guys are doing. Don't just write increase or decrease. I need you to actually draw the graph out and get in the practice of doing that, okay? Because next week it gets a little bit tougher. And again, I'm not here to be able to watch over you as you're doing it. If that sucks, I'm sorry. But to be perfectly honest, and we'll talk about this more when I get back, I got some fairly significant health challenges ahead of me. So I don't know how much I'm going to be here even when I get back. So I need you to be focusing on this so we can try and get you guys some college credit here. So again, increases this graph here, decreases this one here. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so take 10 seconds. I'll take 10 seconds, hit pause, take 20 minutes, work on this, and then hit play again. Okay, so hopefully we are back. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, but let's go through the correct answers real quick on the supply shifts. So the first one, it asked, so the cost of hay used to feed cattle goes up. Okay, anytime it's cost, you see that word cost, that is cost of an input or cost of an ingredient. If cost goes up, we know that supply is going to decrease. So we're going to see this one here. Number one is going to be that decrease graph. Okay, let's scroll on to number two. Sorry, computer just wigged out on me for a second. All right, let's try that again. Okay, number two, a little bit tough. Regulation on how much mystery meat can be included in burgers is removed. Okay, so here's the key thing. The mystery meat doesn't really matter. It's the words regulation and removed. Okay, those are the words that matter here, regulation and removed. So regulation goes down. That means supply is going to go up. It's an increase, okay? When regulation goes down, supply goes up. So one is decrease, two is the increase graph. All right, number three, a new technology comes in and helps to ship meat more easily. Anytime you see the word technology, that is an increase, okay? So 2 and 3 are both increases. All right, now let's move on to number 4. Number 4 says a new tax is placed on all fast food, including hamburgers. So in other words, taxes are going up. If taxes go up, supply goes down. This is a decrease. All right, so 2 and 3 are increases. 1 and 4 are going to be a decrease. All right, going on to 5. 5 says suppliers expect the price of burgers to drop next month. Okay, so suppliers expect it to go down next month. They want to sell right now while the price is still high. So this is going to be a supply increase. That's going to be this one here, supply increase, where the curve shifts to the right. Okay, next up, number 6, price of oil used to run trucks to ship meat goes down. In other words, cost here is going down. If the cost goes down, supply goes up. It's another increase. So 5 and 6 both increases. All right, come back over to number 7. Let's see, here we go. Jack in the Box, In-N-Out Burger, both open in town. This is number of sellers. You get 2 new sellers in town. The overall amount of supply is going to go up. So this is yet another increase. So 5, 6, and 7 all increase. Number 8, all corporate taxes are lowered. Taxes go down, supply goes up. This is another increase. So the first 4 on the back side here are all increase. 5, 6, 7, 8 all increase. And then last but not least, we have here producers expect the price of burgers to go up in the future, okay? If producers think the price is going to go up in the future, they want to wait. They're trying to make as much money as they can. They don't want to sell it now. They want to wait until that happens. So right now we're going to see a decrease in this. So in essence, we're looking here. There were 3 on here that were decreases. That was, I believe, I think it was 1, 4, and 9. Let me double check that again. Yeah, it's 1, 4, and 9 are 3 decreases. Everything else is going to be an increase. Okay, email me with any questions you got. Make sure you're turning in the take-home tests. I'm going to come in and grab those on Monday morning and grade those next week. So let me know if I can help in any way. Love you all and hope to see you soon.